Most PC cases are just boxes that sit in one spot until you decide to upgrade, but this thing is basically a giant Lego set for your hardware. It is rare to find a chassis that actually lets you rethink how a desktop should sit on a desk. You can flip this onto its side or keep it vertical, and because the I/O panel and those little handles are modular, you aren't stuck with a layout that doesn't fit your space. It feels surprisingly sturdy for something that is designed to be moved around, though you definitely notice the weight once you start loading it up with components. What really catches the eye is the sheer amount of room inside. Even with a massive, modern graphics card, we are talking about the kind of space that fits the latest flagship cards with room to spare. It never feels cramped. It is impressive how they managed to squeeze support for full-sized EATX boards into a footprint that doesn't dominate the entire room. The mesh front is doing some heavy lifting here, too. It is not just for show. The airflow is genuinely solid, and having that pre-installed fan right out of the box is a nice touch, though most people will probably want to fill out the rest of the slots to really get the most out of the thermal design. Now here is the thing about modularity. It can be a bit of a double-edged sword. While it is great to have the freedom to move the power supply or shift panels around, it does mean you have to spend a little more time planning your build. It is not a case you just slap together in 10 minutes. You have to be intentional about where things go, or you might end up with a bit of a cable management headache. Also, while the build quality is generally high, some of the smaller plastic bits don't feel quite as premium as the heavy-duty steel frame. It is a minor gripe, but it is there. The front connectivity is exactly what you want in a modern build, with that Type-C port being a must-have for anyone moving files around frequently. If you are the type of person who likes to tinker, swap parts, or just wants a case that can adapt to a new desk setup without needing a total rebuild, this is a really clever piece of engineering. It is not perfect, and it requires a bit of patience to get everything dialed in, but for the flexibility it offers, it is hard to find anything else that plays by these same rules. It is a refreshing change of pace from the usual static towers that just sit there collecting dust.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.